Today we're having a solo profile interview of our beautiful lady Valeria. She's 32 and she's currently living in France. She's from Kiev, and you can check out her full profile just by going to matchguarantee.com, clicking on the Our Ladies tab. It's in the top right of the home page and entering her ID number, which is 2905, and also her profile. The link on her profile will be in the description below the video, so please check it out. And let's welcome Valeria. Hello,
Hello.
Valeria.
Hello.
Hello. So please share with us, where do you live now, and where are you from? What city are you from?
I'm from Ukraine, original, but now I live 8 years or 8 months, sorry, in France. It's closer to Nizza.
Wow. And do you like living there in France?
Oh, yes, it's very nice place, but it's very difficult mentality. And for me, it's a little bit easier because I never learned French language. But in general, it's a very beautiful country and very nice places here. So I'm happy to be here.
Wow, so you're learning French, and how's it going? Is it hard to learn French?
Oh, yes, but I think all possible in this life. So it's not big problem.
Okay, great. And what about your future plans? Are you going to stay there in France? Maybe you're going to come back to Ukraine, or maybe you're planning to go to another country.
Now I stay in France. In future, I would like to come in Ukraine to visit my family or live in Ukraine. I don't know. But I want to find my man and come in other country and live with my man. Maybe
Ah,
not in France, maybe not in Ukraine, maybe in other country. I
oh,
don't know.
wow. Okay. And how's your family doing? Are they still in Ukraine? Are they safe?
Yes, my family, they stay in Ukraine. They live in Kiev. It's capital of Ukraine, so it's not so dangerous like in other city in Ukraine. And they happy live in our country. I many time ask him, would you like to come to me in France? And they say no. We are very happy. 1 month ago, I come in Ukraine to visit my family, and
Oh,
yes, yes. So
so
it's all
how
good.
sorry. And I mean, how they deal with this situation with power? Is it hard now to live without power almost during all the time during the day?
Oh yes, it's not so easy,
Mm-hmm.
but all good. We can concentration in positive. So I prefer to concentration in positive. And
Yeah, that's
I very happy live now in this country, but I miss my family and I miss my country, and it's normal.
yes, yes, I understand. I miss Kiev too.
Uh,
Okay. And do you have children, Valeria?
yes, I have daughter. My daughter is 13 years. Her name is Irene. It's
Wow.
oh, really? Oh yes, sorry. It's name it's
Such a
name from
beautiful
United.
name. Wow.
Oh yes, thank you. It's name original from United States. In Ukraine, it's Irina. Um,
Mm.
yes, my daughter, she is very nice girl. Now she live in Ukraine. She come with me in France, but after for her it's very difficult. She don't have friends. It's other language. So in a holiday in summer, she come in Ukraine to see my parents, to see her friends, and after we speak, and she say me, I would like to stay in Ukraine. So I come to visit her in Ukraine, and she come to visit me in France. We speak every
Wow.
day. Oui. Oh yes. So all good, and I think in future she want to come to me in other country, but now she prefers stay in Ukraine.
Wow, it's so interesting. And she's staying with your parents, with her grandparents, or is she staying with her father?
No, she stay with my parents, and also she stay with her father. We live in other flat, but it's very close in one house. So
Wow.
she sleep with my parents, but every day she speak with her father.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, great. And also about your daughter, I wanted to ask. So, do you want your future husband to be a full father to your daughter? For example,
No, yeah, sorry.
I mean, for example, to help you to raise her, you know.
No, because my daughter she have very nice father,
Mhm.
and she know he is original father for her. I don't want if my future husband stay for her father, but I be very happy, and for me it's very important if they stay friends,
Mhm.
because father she have.
Wow, wow, it's a nice answer. Okay, thank you so much. And Valeria, can you please also complete this sentence? I want my future husband to have these three qualities.
Three qualities. Okay, I want if my future husband first be gentleman.
Okay.
Yes, for me it's very important. I would like if my future husband have heart and can think about all this. And also for me, very important if my future husband understand he have woman, he have wife, and we are not partner. So I want if my future husband think about me like about woman who born for him in future children, and like about princess, maybe a little
Wow.
bit. Yes.
Mhm. So you're not thinking of yeah, of the relationship where all the partners are like you would prefer a relationship where there is a woman and a man, yeah, more traditional perception of relationship, right?
Yes. Um, yes.
And what about, you mentioned that you want your future husband to be a gentleman with you, so how would you feel he's being a gentleman? How he should show this to you?
Um, for me, very important if man with woman, he be gentil. I don't know this words in English, gentil. He can open, for example, he can open the door. He can ask what prefer him woman. So he can be gentleman.
Okay, great. And also, what is love to you, Valeria?
Love for me, it's I cannot say, man, I love you after 6 months of maybe after 1 years. I don't know. For me, love it's a little bit other because love it's come when people live together sometime, and after this time people understand first they stay friends, after they have family, they build family, when they think about future together, and just after time I can say it's love, because um, first it's just sympathetic. So for me love it's biggest what we can have in this life. For example, I love my parents, I love my daughter, and my future husband, I can say him this after time when we start think about future together, when we do something together, and voila, like this.
Okay, so it's the result of the time. It doesn't go.
Yes,
It
it's
doesn't
not
come
just
like.
yes. For me, it's not just uh, word, no, not word. It's not just word. So I can say this when I really feel this, and for me, it's not just sympathetic to men. It's a little bit different. Different, yeah.
But
So
Valeria,
after time,
can I ask you then, do you believe in the love from the first sight? Любовь с
uh,
первого взгляда. Love from the first
ah,
sight. Do you believe in that?
oh, yes, I think it can be love, but um, what people like, they just like a picture, and inside it can be other, it can be different, not like picture just. So I think first, yes, we like picture, like don't love, just like picture, and after, when we say love, we love inside people. And for me it's very important. But yes, I think men can love women if just when he see her.
Okay, great, great. And can I also ask you, Valeria, how do you imagine your future life?
My future life, I won't be. For me, very important to be married. I cannot live with men, and don't be married. It's my traditional from my country, and for me, it's very important. So I won't be married, but I won't be married with men who really can understand and think with me in one road together. If we see our future together as the same future together, and I want children. I have one
Oh,
one daughter, but she is big now, and for me, I want big family. So I want born children in future, and also I want, if my um, future husband, if he understand, uh, if he finds woman from other country, first time she cannot go work, she don't have friends, she don't have her family, so this man can stay for this woman. For me, he can stay all, and he can take me time to learn him language, to understand what I want to do in him country, because I cannot stay all time at home. um, I also want to do something, and I want, if my future husband, if he understands this, I'm person. So I also want to do something for me, not just family. Family, it's very nice, but I also want stay somebody in him country, in new country.
wow! So you think it's very important for him to help you to acclimate, yeah, to
Uh, yes, I want if a man who won't find woman from other country, for example, me now, I come in France, and many my friends from Ukraine, they have problem with men because they don't understand. They think if we come in this country, so we learn this language all our life, we dream about this country, voila. And it's not like this, because first we find man, and just after we come in him country, not because we won't live in this country, just because we won't live with this man. And maybe I don't know language this country, in this country, maybe I don't know what I want to do in this country. So first time I want build our family, I want born children, and this time I want to learn language, I want think what I do in future. But after, when my children stay a little bit biggest, they can go in baby garden, for example, or stay with women who help me. I want also do something. I don't want stay at home, and I won't be interesting for my husband after 10 years, after 15 years. So I won't
oh,
be, uh, I won't be a person in him country also.
wow! And Valeria, you also mentioned that you would like to have children. So can I ask you
Yes,
how many children you would like to have, boys or girls?
I'd be very happy if I have daughter, and in future I also want two children. Um,
Wow!
it can be girl and boy. It can be two girls or two boys. I'd be happy. I'd be happy. I don't know.
Wow! Wow, it's great. And it's very nice that you mentioned that you would like to be interested for your husband even after, yeah, 15 years, 20 years,
Yes,
it's very
it's very
important.
important because I been married 10 years. It's be very nice. I have a very nice husband, ex-husband. He's very good man, very good father for our daughter. But after time, we stay friends, and we lost this
Mhm.
feel, I don't know, feel I cannot say love because 3 years we speak. We stop married, we stop being married, but we speak not every day, but we like friends. And for me, very important to feel my husband after 10 years. And for me, very important if I want this man after 10 years. So we can have interesting. And if one people come in future and others stay in one place, so it's not so nice, it's not so interesting.
Okay, and can I also ask you, as long as we're talking about, yeah, your ex-husband, so can I ask you, what was your hardest lesson in the past relationship?
um, um, I start speak a little bit about my life to understand all this. Okay,
Please do.
um, 10 years I work lawyer in
Mhm.
Ukraine after stay advocate. And
Mhm.
one time I have my business. It's very nice. And my ex-husband, he prefer to stay more calm. So he don't want go in future. And when I start think about this, about work, about daughter, one time he stay not interesting for me because
Mhm.
he don't want do something, he don't want know something new, and for me it's not interesting. For me it's
Mhm.
not interesting, but in generally he is very nice. He is gentleman. He he is very nice, but for me it's not interesting. I want if my future husband have him interest and not just wait me, not just ask me, if he also have something for him, and we can do this together. It's also very nice, but he can be a личность. I don't know this word.
Personality. I mean, you
Wait,
mean that he should be also personality with his own interests? Yes.
yes. He can be personality with him interesting, and I also want be personality with my interest. It can be the same interest, but we can do something for us, not just he for me and I for him. Just something for us also, and I think it's very important.
Yes, I agree with you, Valeria. And what are your hobbies in general? How do you usually spend your free time?
When I live in Ukraine, I don't have so many time because my job it's every day. I don't have sometimes I don't have weekend, but I very like to go in winter uh, in snowboard.
Wow.
Okay, in mountain in snowboard. After I very like do gym, Pilates. I can stay more calm when I do this. Yes, put all this energy, and I have many energy. I cannot do bicycle, but I very want to learn and do
Wow.
bicycle. And also in France, I try play in golf. It's
Wow.
fantastic game. Yes, it's not so easy, but I learn, and for me it's very interesting. And also, I very like to visit something new place. Uh, voila.
Wow, so nice, so nice. And what is happiness for you, Valeria? What makes you happy?
Um, I can be happy if I have somebody near me. I have my family, and if we think about future, the same future. If we all time go in period, go
Uh, go
go
ahead. Hmm.
oh, wait, go ahead. Um, And if we do something interesting every time, and not just stay at home, not just and also for me very important to have my job, what I like, do something for me. For me it's also very important to have woman energy because normally women we put energy for our man, and I also need to take my woman energy, so I need to speak with other women. I won't go in pilates, I won't go in dance, not in disco, but in dance school. I think it's very nice to do something for me also, and I
Wow.
can be happy. And also, I won't know I have my husband or my boyfriend first time after my husband, and I know it's my family, and I think family is very big job also, but it's job for two people who won't do this family. And also, I very want stay mama, and for
Oh.
me it's I can be happy, I think.
So, can you please complete this sentence? If I would have these three things, I would be happy.
Mhm. If I have a good family with good husband and children, and in
Okay.
future I want have a job for me, my interesting, uh, and after I can be happy. But now I also happy. I happy all time because I think we live just one time, so I prefer be happy every day.
Oh, wow.
But
And
to
Valeria,
full happy, I just need husband, children, and a good
oh,
family.
yes, wow. And what would you like to do in the future? Would you like to work as a lawyer?
Um, I think no, because it's not so easy in other country. My what I learned in Ukraine, it's not the same with other country, so it's not possible. But I want to stay psychologist. For
Wow,
me, it's very
psychologist.
yeah,
Wow.
psychologist. For me, it's very interesting. So I want to do this, and I think I can do this after when I learn language. If I come another country to my husband future,
Wow. Okay,
I want
great.
to do something to help people,
And
children,
do you
people.
have maybe a psychological degree, or have you been maybe just learning some courses in this field in psychology? Может быть, вы
Uh,
проходили какие-то курсы
no,
психологов
uh,
или
uh, no, I never have course to psycholog, but when I work in Ukraine, I have very difficult job, and sometimes I come with psycholog to speak with my client, for example, and it's very nice job. So I see people who do this job, and it's fantastic for me. And
oh,
I think first I can learn this for me because if I know something about psycholog, it's more easy speak with my children, with my future husband, with all people, because you know a little bit more about life.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. So Valeria, we have here some nice compliments from Mr. Cat. Ти така гарна. In
Дякую.
Ukrainian, it means you're so
Дякую.
beautiful. And here is also nice comment. Українська краса
О.
змушує мене втрачати серце та розум. That means Ukrainian beauty makes me lose my heart and my brain.
My mind.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you.
Here is also the comment from Tiram. Hi Valeria, how are you?
I'm very nice. Thank you. And you?
Okay, great. And here is also the question from Vox. How is Valeria's French and how difficult is it to learn?
Uh, it's difficult to learn French language. It's not so easy. But I think all possible in this life, and if I stay in this country, so I learn this language, but I don't know. Now I try to learn this language. I speak a little bit French, and but it's not so easy. But it's very nice language. It's very beautiful language.
Okay, wonderful. Guys, if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask here in the chat. And oh, here's also the good question about France. What made Valeria choose France to live?
No,
Что заставило,
да, говорите.
что заставило выбрать вас именно Францию для жизни? Вот именно почему Франция?
Mhm. A very nice question. Thank you. I spent about this many times for all my friends and not just from France. I come in France because in my country start war. Stay in Ukraine. It's very difficult and very опасно, dangerous. Stay in Ukraine. So one time I come with my daughter in France because my mother, she have her friends and she live in France, and that's why I come in France. Yes,
Wow!
but I
She
be
lived
one
in
time.
France. Sorry, she lived in France in the past, right?
Yes, she live in France 27 years.
Wow, 27 years ago?
Oh, yes, she come first time 27 years ago, and now
Wow.
she live in this country 27 years. She married with Frenchman.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's why I come in France. Also, I have my cousin. He live in United States, but it's a very long distance from Ukraine, and it's not so easy come in United States. So I come in France. It's not so long from Ukraine. I can come in Ukraine to visit my family, to speak with my parents, and I can come back in France. And also, I be one time in France. 15 years ago, I see all in France. I think it's good country, and I live near sea. For me, it's very important. I very
Wow.
like sea. Yes, so every day I see something good, and it's very nice climate in France. All time we have sun, a little bit rain, but a little bit, and now I have outside plus 20 degrees. For me, it's fantastic.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, great. So can I also ask you, Valeria, you mentioned about war. So, I mean, how has the war changed your life in general? How has the war changed your life?
Yes, and I think this war, it's a change not just my life. It's war. It's a change life all people who live in Ukraine, because when I live in Ukraine, I be happy in my country. I learn in my country. Okay, I can speak Russian language, but I know my language, and I think Ukraine is very young country, but we have all in our country to be happy. And for me, very important, if Ukraine after war, if we stay free country, we have all in our country to be happy. We have good earth, we have gas, we have electricity, we have all. And it's very difficult because in Ukraine I have my job, I have my family, I have my friends, I can do some, I have my flat, and I have my car. I have all to be happy in my country, and now I come in other country and I can start my life with zero. And if I come to my husband or my boyfriend, it's okay. I know why I can do this, and now I come in France not because I want this, just because in my country war. And I very want if this war stop, but I want if Ukraine stay free country, because we have very nice people, very strong men, very nice women. We have all to be happy, and I want if we um, if we stay free country.
Yes,
And I really
absolutely.
very want, yes, if war stop in Ukraine. It's my dream, and not
Yes,
just my
we'll
dream. It's
pray.
it's dream of 36 million people who live in Ukraine.
Absolutely, we'll pray the war will be finished at last.
Yeah.
And let me now come back to our main topic. So my next question would be, why would you like to marry a foreigner? Why a foreigner, Valeria?
Yes,
Would you?
why not? Why not? But I won't know what do my future husband. So first, I think it's possible, and I think work in Earth it's very nice, and people who do this it's also very nice people. Um, but I never have a man farmer man, so I don't know. But why not? Why not? We can see. But if he gentleman. Hmm?
Okay. Great. And do you have any preference in the country? Would you prefer him to be
um,
maybe
yes.
any special
Um,
nationality?
I don't see many country. I but my cousin he live in United States, so I think it's a little bit the same mentality, Ukraine and the United States. So I'd be very happy to find men from United States. But if I find men from other country, it's not big problem. I just don't want, я могу сказать, арабских мужчин.
Да, да.
Uh, I just don't want men, Arab men. For
From
me, it's
Arabia.
not the same cultural, and I won't be free woman. For me, it's very important. So I don't look in men from this country who Arab, and India also no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
So I
understand.
want to, if men have Slavian face, huh? For me it's very
Slavic, yeah,
important.
Slavic appearance. Mm-hmm.
Wait, yes, wait.
Yeah, it's.
So for me it's important. And when I come in Europe, I won't say it's not far away from my country, but it's very different mentality. Very different mentality. I never think about this. I've been in this country, but I never think it's can be so different mentality. And for me, it's very difficult. And I don't know about men from Europe, but I want to try. I want to speak. Um, I
Yes.
can speak, and I want to try speak with Europe man, with United States man, with Canada also. It's a big Ukrainian diaspora live in Canada. It's a little bit cold, but it's okay. We can do this. Yeah. But in generally, I think I prefer United States.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Valeria, I understand what you were talking about because here in Spain, I feel the same. I didn't expect our mentality, Ukrainian people and Spanish people are so much different. I did not expect that. And I agree with you. I also think that people from America are more similar to Ukrainians. I don't know how that happened. We're so much far away. Yeah, but that's true. I really think that's true. So I understand. Great.
Yes,
And can
thank you. Yeah.
can I also ask you, um, what do you need to receive from a man to feel loved?
I want if I won't feel if my man think about me like about first and last woman in him life, and for me it's important. I want if sorry, I want if my man he think about my daughter. I have daughter. I never want if my future husband stay for her father, but I want if he think about this, and I want if he I want if he I cannot I lost this this word in my head. So I want if men understand with him really woman. I don't want be strong. I don't want do what I don't want. I just want to be happy, and I think first woman can think family, about children. Also, very very important if a woman have something for her interest in, her job. But first, woman think about family, and for me it's very important. So I won't be with my future husband. I won't be, and I won't feel like woman, not like strong woman, like a pretty caprice princess. Right.
Wow. To stay a woman, it's great. It's great. And what would you give? What will you give to your man?
I can give him a family first. I won't stay a good wife. Good wife for me is not just cook, just clean. No, it's something other. It's in. I want to understand my man. I want work and think about our family, and I want after time. I want say we have very nice commander, and I can put for all this for my husband, and I want born children with him. I want hear him, and I want understand him. And for me, it's very important to understand and want to do something for us.
Wow. And how would you feel that a man really loves you? How would you feel that?
He can think about me. He can understand me, and when men or when women they love together, you feel this because you think about your husband, about your wife all time. We do something together. We look in future together, and also I want if my husband he all time be with me gentleman. If he understand I am not so strong woman, I won't be a little girl with my man. And also for me very important, I don't want young men near me. I want if man be a little bit more old like me, 15 years for example. And for me it's very important, I have very nice father, my father. For me it's a very nice person. And my parents they live together all them life. And after 33 years my father he never say my mama, he don't say her name. He all time have something good words for her. And after all this time, if they come somewhere together, they put the same clothes, they take hands. And for me it's very important. And my father he all time think about me. So with my father I feel very good. And I want if my future husband be a little bit the same like my father. Yes, it's
Wow.
my
Wow.
dream. Yes, and also
Yes.
I have very good exercise family. And I
Example.
want
Example. It was a good
example.
example.
Very very good example for family. And I be very happy if in future we can build the same family like have my parents.
Wow. Wow. So for how many years they have been married? For 27? Excuse me.
Uh,
You mentioned your parents have been married for how many years?
they married 33 years. At this time, they
33.
married 33 years. Yes.
Wow. Wow. So you have
Me is 32, and they married 33 years. One years plus.
wow.
No.
And I mean, you have the same good relationship with your father and with your mother. Yes?
Yes, yes. Yes, I very
Okay.
like my parents, and they all time understand me. And now my daughter, she live with my parents, and I think it's also very good for her because she sees this exercise, and
Example.
it's very nice. Example. Oh, sorry. Yes,
It's
example.
okay.
I can learn these new words for me.
It's great. And here was also the question you mentioned, Valeria, that man's age is very important. So here was the question from Vox: what age range of man are you looking for? What?
Um, I prefer if my candidate, my future man, if he be 45 and plus, not
40,
younger, 45,
45.
45
So
and plus,
so
40,
minimum.
42, no, 42 can be, but I don't know. I just say this. I want a man if he be more old like me, but sometimes we can find men not so old, and he can be also nice. So, but I prefer, in generally, I prefer if my man be 45, 42, 43, 46, 40 and plus.
Okay, so it's 10 plus. Yes, minimum
Yes,
is 10. 10 years
yes, minimum,
older.
yes, minimum it's 10 years plus.
Okay,
Because
wow.
I think men in this age they start understand woman. It's not like men. He can understand who is woman in generally, and for me it's very important if my future man, my future husband, if he understands this.
Okay, and do you have the maximum age gap difference?
No, I don't have a maximum. I don't have. I never think about this. But I say I want children, so I want if it's be not so old man, because for me it's very important to be mama again. Now I am young, me just 32 years, and I have a big daughter. She's 13, so I really need to be mama again in future.
Oh,
So I don't have I don't know how many years can be my husband, but I want have children with him in future, and I want if he be ready to do something with our children. For example, if we have boy, he can go a little bit with him, do football or play tennis, something like this. Uh,
okay, perfect. Here is also the question: what is your favorite type of food, Valeria?
Oh, my favorite food. I like all seafood. All seafood. I
Oh,
don't like meat. I can eat. I am not vegan, but I don't like so much meat, and I prefer seafood. And seafood, I like all.
okay. Do you like fish as well?
Yes, fish I very like. Not from river, for ocean, for sea, and I like all seafood. All.
Wow.
Кревет, и устрицы. All.
Okay. Here is also the question from Tiram. Are you willing to move in another country like Canada?
Are you,
Вы бы были бы готовы к переезду в другую страну, такую как Канада?
Canada. Yes, why not? But I never been in Canada, but I read a little bit about this country, and also I have some friends from Ukraine who come in Canada before war. So I know a little bit about this country. I know it's very big in Canada. We have big diaspora Ukrainian people, and it's very nice. I think why not? But I just don't want it to be very cold.
So you prefer more warm weather,
Yeah,
right?
yes, I very like sun. I very like sun, and Canada it's good country, but in I don't know what's name this place, but some place it's very cold, -50, and for me it's catastrophe. I can go in this country, I can live, but I prefer stay at home with with 22 degrees at home in winter. But why not? It's possible. Yes, I want to see all country. Canada also. It's very nice country.
Wonderful. And here's also the compliment from Vox. Well done, Valeria, for knowing what she wants and expressing so. Хорошо, что вы знаете, чего вы хотите, и вы это можете описать. I agree with you, Vox. It's very important. So Valeria has specific criteria, and it's very nice.
Yes, and I don't want lose my time, and I don't want lose time to men who won't be with me. So I prefer say first. I prefer say what I want, and if my candidate who won't stay with me or who won't do something with me, if he really understand. For if for me it's important, I do this, and I won't say true. It's not. It's I don't have. I'm not best of the best, but I think I'm very good, and I really know what I want in this life, and I don't want lost my time. I want family. I want children, and I want good life.
Perfect. Also, the comment from Turbo. Hi, Valeria. Very pleased to see you here. You're a very beautiful lady. It's true.
Thank you.
And also the question from Walks. What does Valeria's daughter think about her wanting to find a foreigner husband? What does your
Foreigner, переведите это слово.
что ваша дочь думает о том, что вы бы хотели выйти замуж за иностранного мужчину?
I speak about this with my daughter, so she be very happy if I find man for me, and for her, it's not obligation to have man from Ukraine or for other country. For her, like and for me, first, if I be happy, and if we come in other country, it's okay. We can come in our country to visit our country, to visit my parents, but. She understand me, and she think it's good. It's good. But we can speak about this when I have a candidate, because it's just in generally.
Yes. Okay, great. Also, the question about age gap still, guys are interested. What about 49 years old man? Is it
very nice? Why
age?
not? Why not? I think it's very nice age. Mm-hmm.
And here
But
are also.
sorry.
Yes. Sorry.
I want to say when I say about age, it's not obligation to have 32 years or 49 years. It's not obligation, but I just say what I prefer. And man can be very intelligent in 32 years, and he can be also very stupid and at 49 years. So I just say what I prefer at the end. It's not obligation.
Okay, wonderful. Here was also the question from Juan Antonio. Hello, Juan Antonio. We already answered these questions, but I think for Juan Antonio we can repeat. Hello, ladies. You both look lovely. Valeria, please explain the quality of life you wish to see for you and your children. How many children total would you like to have?
Total, I would like have 3 children. One I have, and I won't stay mama. Another one 2 times. So, but I just think about this, and we see in future. If I like this, I can born 3 and 4 children. It's like this, and also in this world we have. I can take women who help me, and I think children. It's very nice, and when people have children, it's as a life, and for me it's very important to have children, because when you have little children, you look at life, and inward you look a little bit other. You start see flowers, you can start see swim first time, so it's fantastic time.
Okay, and mm, uh, also the question from Juan Antonio. Please explain the quality of life you wish to see for you and your children. Какое качество жизни вы бы хотели видеть?
Uh, I cannot say for me, как сказать, с милым рай в шалаше.
Ah, we have this expression in our language, which translates like, with my partner there would be a heaven even in a camp. I don't know, it's hard to translate, but that means doesn't matter where you are, it matters to be with the right person. Yes.
Yes, and I won't say I cannot live in a camping car, for example. When yes, but it's true, and I want, if man also understands this. When I live in Ukraine, I have my flat. It's big flat. I have a good job. I have good car, and for me important.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry we lose Valeria.
Wait, sorry, I have
Okay, you're back.
a little bit problem with my telephone. So I want good life for me and for my children, and I want, if my children see something they can do them interesting. If it's girl, she can do gymnastic, or she can go in tennis, or so. I want, if my children and me, I want if we have good life, and I want to see something new. I want to learn something new. Um, I want a good life, and I also in future I also want work. It's not the obligation just for men. For me also I want to do something, but I want interesting life. And not не хуже, чем в Украине.
Not worse than in Ukraine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very important. It's very important because life in Ukraine is wonderful. Do you agree with that?
Yes, for me, it's be very nice life, because I have my job. It's good job to be advocate. I think in all country it's a good profession. So I see a little bit. I see a little bit in my life, not so many, but I see something, and I cannot live in camping car, for example.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, wonderful. And here's also the question from Turbo. Would you like to live on a farm in Australia? Do you like animals? Specific question.
Yes, I very like animals. In Ukraine, I have two dogs. It's little dogs. I also one time I have parrot. I very like animals. But about Australia, I never been in this country, and I don't know so many about this country. But why not? I can look this country first, and after we see. Why not? And I know just it's very hot country, and with many snakes.
Yes. Okay, great. And I just wanted to come back a little bit to the lifestyle. Yeah, we spoke about quality of life, and I wanted to ask you, how much money do you think your future husband need to earn or to make maybe a month, for example?
Um, I never think about this because I don't know from what country my future husband can be, and I don't know how many money we need in this country, so I cannot say this soon. And but I want, if we can buy food, if we can go in weekend in see something. Sometimes we can go in restaurant. Uh, but I don't know how many is this. No,
Okay.
I don't know, just because I don't know what's this country, and I don't know how many have people to have all this in them country. In Ukraine, I know this. In other country, no. Sorry.
So it depends on the country.
Yes, independent of country.
And here was also the question about you mentioned about vacation. So do you like to go out, have a drink on vacations? Идти гулять, нравится ли вам идти гулять, ну, выпить, имеется в виду, на отпуске.
В отпуске. When I have, okay. Yes, I very like to see something other. I very like to speak with people about drink. I can drink a little bit, but I don't like alcohol. I can drink a little bit, but not so many. And also for me, very important, if my future husband don't have problem with alcohol, because I think it's not so good. We have a wonderful life, so we can be happy, not just because alcohol. And yes, I very like, but I very like to speak with other people, and why not? But not alcohol.
Okay, great. Are you okay if your future husband smokes?
Yes, but I want if he think about this, like about drug, and I want if in future he won't stop do this. He can do this, but he can think one time he can stop this. I think it's not so good.
Okay. And here is also the interesting question from Juan Antonio. Valeria, I see that maybe you can be a family of seafarers. Live on ocean, seafood every day, travel by sea everywhere you go.
Yes, it's very nice. And after we see, why not all possible in this life? Seafood is fantastic. Every day it's fantastic.
Yes, to swim in the ocean.
Yeah, swim in ocean, yeah.
Okay, great. So yes, guys, you're welcome to ask your last questions before we will end, and I would also ask my last question to Valeria. So Valeria, do you love yourself?
Yes, I very love myself, and I very love every my day, and I want meet men who also love him every day. I want be happy, and I happy every day, every second, and yes, and I want do this life. This I very happy to live in this life, in this world.
Great.
All time
And
positive.
can I also ask you, how do you show your love, sorry, to yourself? How do you show it? Как вы проявляете эту любовь к себе?
I think about me. I say me. I can do all in this life. I think about me. I think about what I eat. I think what I prefer do. I like to go to see something beautiful. It's not just in museum. Sometimes I can go in outside and see flowers, see trees, hear birds, and for me very important if I ask me and hear what I want, what I prepare.
Okay, great. And also the question from Juan Antonio. Valeria, do you prefer a man with sporty body or slightly pud? Pudgy? Sorry, guys, I don't know how to read that.
That body, I understand. I never think about this, and for me it's not so important. Not so important. I don't think about body man. I think about head man and about heart man. It's like this.
Wow.
But I want if my man don't be a little. I have 164 centimeters. It's not so big, but I prefer, and I want if my man be biggest like me. Yes, and him
To be
body.
taller than you. Taller, right?
Yes, taller like me, 180, 190, and him body. If I don't like him body, we can exchange this. We can start go and do sport, but for me it's nothing. And I like when men not very не очень худой.
Not very thin.
Yes, not
Very
very thin.
slim, not very slim, sorry. Not very
Yes,
slim.
I want feel near my man like with big bear. And I little princess with my man.
Okay, wonderful. And another question from Honentola Valeria. Sorry. Do you like to sing and dance?
Yes, I very like listen music, but I don't sing because I don't have a good voice. And dance, it's fantastic. I very like dance. I dance at home. I dance in when I go in restaurant, or sometimes I can go in disco. I very like dance, very like, and music I also very like, but I don't have a good voice. Sorry.
And what type of music, what kind of music do you like? Electric?
I like pop music. I like in generally I like all music, but not just. I don't like difficult music, rock, um, rap. This no, I don't like. I like classic music and normal music. I put radio, and I like 99% of music in radio.
Okay, wonderful, guys. So before we will finish, please check out Valeria's full profile just by going to matchguarantee.com, clicking on the Our Latest tab. It's in the top right of the home page, and entering Valeria ID number, which is 2905. 2905, and you can also find Valeria's profile in the description below this video. Okay, thank you so much, Valeria, for being with us
Thank
here. Thank
you.
you so much for
Thank you.
sharing. And I hope to see you maybe one more time live. And thank you so much, guys, for your questions. It was nice to talk to you here in the chat. And we wish you, everybody, to have a great day, and we wish the war to be over soon.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.